When people ask me if I have seen the news, my response is almost always no. I recognize the importance of the news, especially in times like these. However, I feel that there are other ways to inspire change. As an author, my purpose is not to provide literature so my audience can hide from reality. Instead, it is meant to be something that I like to call a test drive. Any book can transport a reader into a different world and bring them to a conclusion or a certain perspective, but a great book will allow the reader to drive. They experience everything the author has created, but ultimately arrive at their own destination. My novels are written for my readers and allow each one to gain a different meaning from them. This is why being vague is always intentional. It is the moment where the reader becomes an author. The reason that some books are very popular is the fact that the readers can make it their own. And even though my books can be grouped in the fantasy category, no matter how crazy the story, my readers can always relate to it. In my novel The Bone Clocks, I write, "We live on as long as there are people to live on in." And in Slate House, one of my favorite lines is, "Time needs time to be measurable." These lines are folded into the elaborate plot, but they are the most important to inspire a change in a reader. After reading a book, I want to think about it for days. That is when you know it was successful. The goal is for readers to experience a new world and come out of it with the desire to change themselves and the world they live in. Literature is not an escape. It is a tool that allows an author to shape the mind of a reader with the stories they want to tell. The beauty of literature is that it not only changes the lens people look through, but also the person doing the looking. And while our day-to-day lives might seem to be mundane and repetitive, I believe that there are always more things to discover. It is an accomplishment to find something exquisite in a world of gray, and I aspire to search for that thing every day. Now, as our country is facing a pandemic, literature is more important than ever, as it allows people to take in the facts about our situation and decide how to continue. This is why I believe a book is far more valuable than the news. Readers and authors alike enable an unstoppable flow of change and allow all of us to feel connected, which is needed now more than ever.